What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another human optimization video. Today's video is going to be about sleep optimization. So everything that supports with sleep optimization. So in my personal experience, I've always had trouble sleeping. So I've done a lot of research and experimentation on myself to see what works, what doesn't work to support my quality of sleep. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing all the tools, all the biohacks that support me, and hopefully it brings you some value. So to get right into it, to have good quality sleep, it actually starts in the morning. So, how you start your morning sets up your body for sleep. So, first thing in the morning, I go through my morning ritual, and I'm going to share that in detail in another video. But getting outside and getting some sunlight is so beneficial for setting up your circadian rhythm. It's your body's biological clock to know when it's daytime, when it's nighttime. So when you get outside in the morning and you get some sun, you get those UV rays on your body, it tells your body, hey, it's morning time. It's time to decrease and lower our melatonin production, and it's time to wake the fuck up. So, first thing in the morning, try to get some sunlight. Do your morning ritual if you have one, get some sunlight, and that'll set up your circadian rhythm. Next up is movement and nutrition. Movement and nutrition is so beneficial for your biological chemistry and really setting up your body to have the right vitamins, have the right minerals, have the beneficial omega-3 fatty acids for your brain development, and really supporting your body to have hormonal balance and releasing different hormones in your body throughout the day to really set up your body to operating at a high performing level to support you in your night's sleep. So if you want to go check out my recent two videos on movement and nutrition optimization, they're on this YouTube channel. I go into detail into both. So check them out. Movement optimization, nutrition optimization, great videos, a lot of value, a lot of content in that. After that, I would definitely say what has been working, what has worked is to stop eating food at least 4 hours before you go to sleep. So if you eat close to bedtime, your body is not going to be releasing enough levels of melatonin, and you're not going to be able to really get quality sleep. Your body is going to be digesting the food, so it's not going to be sleeping. Your body is just going to be in like a coma. So your body's going to be going through digestion, and it's not going to be getting restorative quality sleep. So my next recommendation and like really high quality tool is to stop eating food, any food, 4 hours before sleep. So no calorie intake 4 hours before you go to sleep. So for example, if you go to sleep at 9, you're going to stop eating at 5. If you go to sleep at 10, you're going to stop eating at 6, and so on. The next is 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. Start dimming the lights in your house. So start dimming the lights in your house. And the reason why I say this is because as we evolved throughout time, we didn't have artificial light. So we had the moon and we had the sun. So when the sun set, when the moon came out, when they became dark outside, our bodies started to produce melatonin. That's the chemical that supports us to go to sleep. So with these primitive times when we have artificial light, our bodies don't know the difference between nighttime and daytime. So all of this artificial light, it actually decreases our melatonin levels. So my highest recommendation to support you in going to sleep is 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. Dim your lights in the room. Maybe get like an orange light. So I have an orange light in my room. I have a red light, so it's not the blue light from like for example, like the computer or your phones. Your computers and your phones and your TVs emit blue light, so that's very damaging to the eye retina, and that's also gonna lower your melatonin levels. So we want our melatonin to be up at night. So the next one in congruence with dimming the lights is blue light, blackout shades. So install some blackout shades in your room. This is going to support with, again, getting any of that access light outside closed off from the indoor environment. So you want to get your room as dark, pitch black as possible to mimic how we evolved as cavemen. So we didn't have artificial light, like I said. We just had the moon when we had the darkness. So again, try to mimic that. Try to make the room as dark as possible. Again, connecting to that, I would also recommend you to get some blue light blocking glasses. I know they look funky, but blue light blocking glasses, these are the red tints. So again, it supports with the blue light from the screen from like the artificial LED lights in our house so that it doesn't affect our melatonin levels. So again, dimming your lights 1 to 2 hours before bedtime, installing some blackout curtains to decrease any light coming inside, making your room as dark as possible, as well as putting the blue light blocking glasses on an hour to 2 hours before bedtime. These are True Dark. This is the company called True Dark. There's also Raw Optics, but there's a bunch of different blue light blocking glasses companies. There's also Blue Blockers. That's another company, but I definitely recommend you to really invest in yourself, really invest in some blue light blocking glasses. Again, these are the red tints. Make sure that you get the red ones because that's for the nighttime. Moving on, I would definitely recommend you to also open the windows in your room to get some fresh air and make your room chilly. So make your room chilly, 65 below. So make sure your room is nice and chilly so that your body temperature goes down, because when our body temperature is elevated, you're going to have a hard time to go to sleep. So another thing with movement, make sure you're not exercising too close to bedtime. Again, same thing with nutrition, at least 4 hours before bed, because you don't want to elevate your body temperature. You don't want your body temperature to be up before bed. You're not going to sleep well. You're not going to be able to fall asleep quickly. So make sure your room is dark, pitch black. Have your blue light blocking glasses on, the light dimmed, and make your room as cold as possible. So that's going to support you to get relaxed, to go to sleep as fast as possible. Moving on with supplementation, I would recommend what works for me. I would recommend is using magnesium as well as ashwagandha. So magnesium, this is Calm Zone Magnesium, 350 milligrams. This supports with muscle relaxation and reducing stress, reducing anxiety, and just really supporting you to get calm. Ashwagandha, it's an Ayurvedic root. It's an Ayurvedic herb. This supports with lowering cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and it supports with relaxation as well. So I do a combination of these. So an hour before bedtime, I take a scoop of this magnesium and 2 ashwagandha pills from organic India. Next up, I also use lavender essential oil. This is organic lavender essential oil. I diffuse it in my diffuser right next to my bed. 10 to 12 drops is like medical grade for just relaxation for adults. If you have really bad insomnia, if you have really bad problems with sleep, I would recommend 15 to 20 drops of lavender essential oil. Make sure it's organic because you want to get the best quality ingredients. So lavender essential oil an hour before bedtime, as well as the magnesium and ashwagandha an hour before bedtime. Moving on, make sure to turn off all electronic devices at least 30 minutes before bedtime. That means your phone is on airplane mode. You're not getting the EMF frequency. You're not getting your body's energetic frequency disturbed. Turning off your TV. Again, putting your phone on airplane mode, putting your laptop on airplane mode, like getting all the electronic devices away from you as close to bed like as best as possible. So at least 30 minutes before bedtime, no electronic devices. You don't want to get, again, you don't want to get that blue light interaction with your body. So you want to get your melatonin up as much as possible. Next up, when you're actually getting ready for bedtime, what works for me is having an evening ritual. So And an hour before bed, I have a whole evening ritual that I go through. Again, I'm gonna make a separate video about my morning and evening ritual, my habits, my rituals that I go through. That's gonna support you as well. But have an evening ritual that will set you up for sleep, that will calm you down, and that will support you for bedtime. Then when you're in bed, what works for me, what I've been doing every single night is when I'm in bed, I do a 4-7-8 breathing method. So this was invented by Dr. Andrew Wheels. He's a natural medicine doctor. He's an alternative medicine doctor. So I'll even demonstrate how this goes right now. So you would lay down in your bed, just your body open. You would close your eyes. You would take a deep inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. You would hold at the top for 7 seconds. So inhale for 4, hold at the top, 6, 7, and exhale for 8 through your mouth. And again, 4 inhale, hold at the top for 7, and exhale through your mouth for 8. So it's called 4-7-8. You see how relaxed I already am? So you do that 4 to 8 rounds, 4-7-8. You inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale through your mouth for 8. So you do, again, 4 to 8 rounds. That's going to support you to fall asleep really quickly, because for me, it takes me about like 3 minutes to fall asleep after that. The next thing that I would recommend is having a consistent bedtime and wake time, which means at least Monday through Friday. I understand weekends. I have fun as well on the weekends, but at least Monday through Friday, try to commit to having a consistent bedtime. So for me, I wake up at 6 a.m. with the sun rising. I go to sleep at 9:30 p.m. So every single day, Monday through Friday, I'm consistent with going to sleep at the same time, waking up at the same time. I do have an alarm, and make sure to set that for yourself up as well, because that's going to set you up for success. That will set up your circadian rhythm. Again, it's all about the biological clock of the circadian rhythm. When you wake up at the same time, your body says, hey, it's time to wake up. Melatonin goes down, other hormones get released. It's time to wake up. It's bedtime. We're going to sleep at the same time. The body knows, melatonin goes up, time to go to sleep. That's it. So set up your circadian rhythm, consistent, disciplined bedtime, wake time. And the final recommendation that I would recommend, it's something beneficial that I've used through technology and science, is using technology to track your sleep. So what I use is a Oura ring. So this connects to your body's circuitry. So I put it on at night. I put it on and track my sleep. I have the Aura app on my phone. Again, it's connects to your body with different sensors. I don't know if you can see it, but there's sensors on the ring, and it connects to your body's circuitry, and it actually tracks your deep sleep, your REM sleep, your light sleep, how fat your latency, so how fast you fall asleep, if you wake up at night, like it actually shows you how long you sleep, how long you're in bed. So for example, like in the past, I thought I would be sleeping like for 8 hours, but when I had shitty sleep, I was actually sleeping for 6.5 hours, and I was waking up constantly. So one more thing, 2 hours prior to bedtime, stop drinking any fluids. That's a big lesson I learned. So that you don't wake up at night to go to pee. That's gonna fuck up your sleep patterns. That's gonna fuck up your body's natural sleep cycles. Like again, light sleep, REM sleep, deep sleep. All of them are beneficial stages of sleep. So again, you could track your sleep with either Oura Ring, or there's like different watches. Like I think the Apple Watch tracks sleep, as well as the Whoop. There's a Whoop watch, so that tracks sleep as well. So use technology to your advantage. Track your sleep. See like what you do before bedtime, how it affects your sleep. See what you do before bedtime, how it supports your sleep. see what you do in the morning, how it supports you going to sleep. So use yourself, use your body as an experiment. It's all about human optimization. It's all about optimizing your life. It's all about optimizing yourself, your lifestyle, to be the best version of yourself. That's my mission. That's my purpose. I'm a human optimization coach, and I'm really inspired to support myself and others to reach our highest potential, really optimize our life and be high performers in all areas of life, because life is short, man. I want to be my best self. I want to live my best life. I want to experience my life to the fullest, and I want to be a man of service and make a contribution and an impact on this planet while I'm alive before I die. I want to be the best, do the best, have the best, and I want that for other people as well. So sleep optimization, it's going to improve your quality of life. It's going to improve how you feel, how you look, how you interact with the world, how you interact with yourself, how you view yourself. So your biology supports your psychology and vice versa. So improve your quality of sleep, improve your quality of life. Let's get after it. Let's have a great day, and let's continue pursuing high performance, and let's continue optimizing our life. Have a great day, y'all.